YouTube, this is Andrea here, and we are back. We are working on the cover of our mini album, the 6x6 mini album, using the Fresh Linen paper pack, which I will tell you, we only have 3 sheets left out of the whole paper pack, and that's it. That's all we got. And they are basically dark. So I have that one, and that one, and that one. That's it. So we use the whole pack, basically. Because that black paper we can use on just about any mini album we want as basic black paper. So I have flowers. I have some die cuts from, or some cutouts from the paper pack. I have these flowers. I have some bling on a roll, and these little roses and hearts and pearls, and I have ribbon, 2 different kind, and I have, this is like it doesn't stretch, but it's ribbon, but it's very skinny and kind of thick. So I was thinking about using that as a tie back, but we'll see. And then these flat back pearls here. So that's what I have to work with. I also have some Velcro if I decide to do a Velcro closure. Let's bring the book over. This is what I did with the front. I went on ahead and put my gold foil paper on here for a background, and I'm just going to sweep all this to this side here. We'll get to that in a minute. And I want to use this paper. This is what I had left in my scraps. I will actually show you. I also have this big last piece paper, and then this is it for scraps. That's it. So that's the whole pack of paper. It's just that little bit left. So what I did with this piece here is I used a paper punch. This is the butterfly paper punch, edge punch, and corner punch. And I did that on 2 sides. And I like the way that looks. But on the back, I think I'm just going to leave it plain. I'm not going to punch it. Because the back gets really no love. Because it's the back, and it's going to be laying down, or it's going to be, you know, not shown as much. So I'm going to make this into a sticker by running it through my Xyron. That's really fast. Remove the top cover. And because I've already punched this out, I don't want to grab the sticker by one of the punches. I actually want to fold it to get to this edge here and then lift up, because I don't want it to rip and tear. See, just like that. You just gotta be careful not to rip and tear it. Once you get it up, it should come off pretty easy, or not. But I'll get it on here, and I'll get that little piece on here too. Alright. There we go. can see those butterflies with the gold background. So this piece is the one that came off, and let's see here. I think it goes, actually I don't know how it goes. I see the little white part there. There we go. There. Yay! Back to its corner. Okay. See? Like it never happened. So be careful when you are using your Xyron and you've got those little flimsy pieces, which are done with the cutouts. Okay, so have this as a background, and then I want to do my spine the same color. So I need to mark it. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Sorry for the shaking. Where I keep my paper cutter. Right behind the camera. Move that up there. Alright. And I still hang on to all these scraps because you never know if you're going to need them for something else. The big ones. I don't hang on to the little ones. And if you get enough scraps, you can make an entire mini album out of nothing but scraps. Let's see. I like that. Yes, I like that a lot. Okay, I'm just going to ink up the edges and make it a sticker. Make this a sticker, but before I do that, I want to go ahead and do the back paper, then I can make them a sticker together. So just turn it over. Okay, we're going this way, right? Yes, we're going this way. We're going to cut that down. Now something like that, I might go ahead and keep, because that would make a nice trim on something. But if it's not something useful, because it's that skinny, you could toss it. I don't know. Yeah, I probably won't keep that. But you know, you decide what would be useful to you. Those are just some examples. Okay, let's go ahead and ink this one up. Okay. Now I'll run this through the Xyron, and then we will be done with our background paper. And voila! Uh-huh. Okay, so let's do our spine first. I'm going to face it towards me, kind of like this, so that I can get a better handle on how I put it down. Voila. That looks wonderful. I love the gold outline. Okay, now we have our back piece. I think I'm going to go ahead and lean it towards me again. Sure it's straight, just like that. Perfecto. Okay, so that's our back cover, and it's decorative. It's just, you know, gonna be flat, where here we're gonna add our embellishments. Okay, so this is our inside. So we have, and there's a lot of flowers in this paper stack, which is why I chose to decorate the front with flowers. So, yeah. Okay. I have these roses, which come in all different colors. And I also have these flat flowers, and they are pretty much green. And I'm going to use these little flat pearls, right here, flat back pearls, for the center of these little flowers. But I want to kind of decorate it first to see, you know, where I want to go with this. Let's see. I like bushels of flowers. And this is a good way to play around with your embellishments before you stick them down. Let's see. And then I have these pretty flat back rhinestone hearts that are very blingy. And you don't have to put a lot of stuff on your mini album. You know, it's really up to you what you want to put on here and how you want to decorate it. Well, I wanted to come down. Oop, look at that! I knocked everything over. To come down the side, and I like it, but I don't really like it that much. And I'm not sure if I want to do brown either. That there. Get up there. You know, I'm going to do something with the brown on the spine. That way. That takes care of the brown ribbon. And then I have these left over from another mini album I did. And I don't know if I want to use them on here. So much to do, so much to do. And I do have an idea for this. So you know what, I'm going to punch this in first. Let's get this all off. Alright. And let me just make sure I can do what I want to do on the back. I don't think I can. Nope. No, because this is an entire pocket here. Well, shoot. That's okay. It doesn't have to have. You don't have to have a closure for your mini albums. You know, it's really up to you. Closures are very cute. And I was gonna do one, but if I was gonna do one, I wouldn't have had this particular pocket on this back cover. I might have switched it around with this or a different page, maybe something like this one. This one would have been perfect. Okay, so if you decide to do that, make sure not to put anything on the back cover, inside cover, that would impede your ability to put in a brad or a eyelet for a closure. All right, I do have this little frame that I thought would be really cute, and then do the flowers around it, and I will go ahead and do that. So I'm going to cut this up. This was from a Michael's haul that we did when they had their $4 grab bags. But all of these little frames, I'm like, I'm not going to use all these little frames, and I thought, well, maybe I will on my mini albums. So that is what we're doing. So they can be useful if you have a bunch of these left over from when you did your grab bags. You can use them on your mini albums. You can even use them on gift cards and stuff. But let's see if we can take this piece off. And this piece here, it says 2016, and it's a little Christmas tree. So that's good to hang on to, because you never know, you might decide to use it. And something that happened in 2016 on Christmas. So hang on to that. Don't throw it away. Then we're going to cut off the ribbon, because we don't need the ribbon to put it on here. Okay. Now, you see this little doohickey here? You can actually cut that off if you want, or you can put a chain on it and have some dangles on the frame. So we'll see which way we go on that one. And then here, there's two little screws that are holding the plate in. That's just a little piece of cardboard, and then you have your little plastic piece. And that piece is actually going to stay in there. But I can unscrew these. Very simple. If you have a Phillips, that works too. There we go. And hang on to those because you might need them for something else. Now, if you don't want to make this an open picture frame where someone can put something in it, then don't. Just glue it all the way around and then put something else in there that you want to put in there. This might be a special book for someone you care about, and you can go ahead and put a picture of them on it or a picture of yourself and them together. Ugh. This one's harder to get off. We're getting there. Oh, brother, that is taking forever on that one. The other one came right off. Good grief. This is why a Phillips is handy. Just get a little tool set to keep in your drawer. I have one, but I can't find it right now. But keep it where you'll use it. Okay. Finally. Good grief. Okay. So this is our frame. And it's nice and flat. And on this piece here, you might want to put in a dab of glue to go around the edge to keep this in, which is what I'm going to do, because I don't want it falling out on me. So a little dab of glue. And you want to use glue that dries clear. Okay, so this side is going to be where they can slide in a photo. So really, I can only do the 3 sides. Just like so. Just rub it in. Rub your finger along the edge, and that'll get nice and snug. And then it'll have that glass fixture look. Alright, so I'm going to leave this here for right now because I think I have some chain that I can use to hang stuff from. Okay, so now that I have my picture frame, I know that's my focal point. So now I can put my flowers up here, and I can say to myself, how do I want these flowers to set on here? And I think maybe bunching them in the corner, kind of like that, and then maybe having a little green one there with a flat back pearl on there, and the same for up here. Yeah, and maybe even here, kind of tuck underneath there. Yeah, I like that. So if I want, I can go ahead and set my flowers, which is what I'll do. I'm going to move the frame because that's still drying, and move these little ones, these right here, kind of out of the way so I can go ahead and start gluing these guys. And if you leave them in the spot that you put them, you won't lose where they need to go, which I have done a bazillion times. Oops. Okay. All right. Now what I want to do is take this piece here and cut out a strip of paper the exact size of this with a little handle on it. So I'm going to get my scrap black paper and see if I can find one that will fit on there. Here's one. I bet this will fit. Oh yeah, that's like perfect. Okay, put that back. Sorry for the shaking. Okay, now I'm just going to take my paper, turn this over because black on black, you're not going to see nothing. And then shape that out to here. And the same thing over here. All right. I can cut this out. Okay, and I bet you're wondering, why is she doing all that? Because this way I know how well a photo or a note card might slide in and out. So I'll put it back where it was supposed to be here. And then I'll slide this in. Just like so. Perfect. And then this is the little handle. Whoever gets this album can pull this out and put a picture on it and then put it in, and then that way they can switch them out all the time. It's up to them. That's nice. Okay. So I am going to warm up my hot glue gun, And I am going to hot glue gun this down. Because it's heavy, I want something a little stronger than my Eileen Quick Dry tacky glue. And I know it's a strong glue, but I don't know. I just want to use the hot glue gun today, I guess. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and the hot glue is nice and hot. I am ready to glue this puppy down. Remember, we're only going to be gluing, you can glue on the top, this side, and the bottom, but you have to leave that space for the picture. So, remember, hot glue is hot. Be careful if you don't have an adult to help you and you are a minor. This is not something you want to do on your own. Without supervision. Okay, I'll get my corner in there. Press down. That's going to hold that nice and snug. And I have my little frame, and that slides right in. Just going to cut it down just a little bit. Try that little piece. Perfect. Yay, that's perfect. Okay, so I only took off about 1/8 of an inch on the side. So that goes there. So whoever has this can pull this out, put a picture on it. Now, let's get to our bling. So I have a little pick-me-up. This is a great tool. I use it for putting gemstones on my nails, but you can also use it for picking up these types of elements as well. So, alright, I'm going to start with a little dollop, like so, and then a little flour, like so, and then that flour needs a flat back, like so. So pretty, I love it. So I have a green, I keep saying so. I don't know why I keep saying so, y'all. Unless I'm getting sleepy. It's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Put a little bit inside of there. You don't need very much when you're using these flat backs. And these flat backs I got off of eBay. I will leave a link down below for you guys. Alright. And I want to put a green one right there. And that's going to go on the frame. Perfect. Just tuck it right on in there. And then I have a little flat back for it. There we go. Oh, I love that. And I'm looking here, and I think I want another one here. So I'm going to go with the green because we'll have the blue in the middle. Okay. And I have a little bit of glue coming out of there, so I don't have to put more on. Like so. Okay. All right, now I have this little spot right here, and I think I want to put a rose there. I like that white rose, so let's put that there. I'm not trying to burn myself, so I got the tweezers, and we'll let the tweezers do the work. Okay, I like that rose there. So I want another rose kind of like diagonal here, and I want to go with maybe just the blue and one green here. All right, that's what I want to do. So here's my other rose. It's going to go right there. Okay. Then I have my blue here. And I need a flat back for it. Perfect. It's turning out so adorable. And then here I have my green. Glue on there. Okay. I love it, love it, love it. Now I have some hearts that I'd like to intersperse. I think I'm going to leave basically this corner alone here and just keep decorating all around in here. So let's go with, I want a heart over here. Yeah. And if you want to know why I'm using these hearts, just remember hearts look like leaves too. So you can actually take these hearts and go around an entire flower because they just look like leaves. Okay. Plus this gives it a lot of bling. Get all this glue off. I don't like this empty spot right here. So I'm going to put a teardrop there. And then I'm going to take another teardrop and put it right up against it. There. Like that. Okay. Wow, I love it. I want to put a couple more hearts over here. Okay. Get in there, baby. Maybe one right here. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was so much fun. I really love the way this turned out. This turned out really great too. You don't have to have this that long. I like it that long. See, this is what I didn't use, but that's okay because I used quite a bit, and I think it turned out beautiful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Until next time, bye.